NIO has a 5,000% upside, okay? Their TTM revenue is 7.7 billion USD, right, for 2023. And that's projected to be 15.9 billion by 2026, which is a yearly growth of about 27% year over year, which certainly is not unreasonable, especially for a smaller EV stock, okay, or EV company. Their price of sales is 0.84. Competitors like BYD, XPEV are trading at 0.9 and 1.6. RIVN's at 1.9 as well. And some companies like Lucid, are trading at 9.45. So their price of sales is definitely on the lower end right now. And if you look at their historical price to sales ratio over time, this is actually the lowest it's ever been. And it's been as high as 22 before in late 2020 when it was super hyped up. So if we take their projected revenue of 15.9 billion by 2026, and we multiply that by the shares outstanding, and then we multiply that again by a 22 price to sales ratio, then we would get a stock price of 201.59, which is a 5,205% upside from today in 2026. So that's where I'm getting that 5,000%. Now, how likely is this? Not very. I know it's definitely possible. You can't write it off. But just because we saw a valuation of 22x in the past doesn't mean we're going to see that in the future. And so I would think we would see a price of sales of maybe like 2 or 3, let's say 3 by 2026. So, in terms of growth rate as well, right now, NIO's growth rate is actually around 10% per year, even though it was a lot higher in the previous years. But right now it's declined to around 10%. And so if we use that from, a 10% growth rate from now to 2026 in combination with a price of sales of 3, then we can expect to see a stock price of $17.72, which is a 366% upside from now till 2026, which honestly is really, really good considering that's a pretty realistic estimate. 366% upside in 2 years is really, really good. Like I said, for more of a conservative estimate. And what this is really showing us is that if somehow the stars aligned, NIO was able to maintain a 27% growth rate or above from now to 2026 and get a valuation of around 20 to 22 by 2026, NIO could definitely, potentially see a 5,000% upside. However, being realistic, it's much more likely that we're going to see something around a 200 to 300% increase over that time. So drop a like. If you have any thoughts, comment them below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next video. I'm going to try and do a NIO video every day, so subscribe if you want to see some more NIO. Thank you guys. Take care.